yapping.
Yeah, we're yapping, and we are going to. You want to do items on, right?
I'd prefer items off, but like if you want them on, I'm fine with it. I don't really
All
care.
right, gentleman's off. Yeah, we can
We've been
gentleman's
like
off.
flip flopping on it.
We should probably decide like what exactly to do for sure next season, but
I think we'll probably be. I think people will be down for items off, but we'll
yeah,
see.
democracy. We'll figure it out. But yeah, okay. So who will lead Ice Garden? I think this is the first game of the season. The Ice Garden. It should be very interesting.
No, I played Ice Garden way like back months ago when we were doing this the first time.
Oh, you did? Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you're in the field first. Boo versus Baby Mario, a matchup of all time.
certainly one of them. Are you recording?
Oh yeah, I am.
Oh,
Oh, Baby
so
Mario's charging. What's up, YouTube? And he gets a single. Oh my God, Baby Mario.
no, Boo has actually been such a bad pitcher for
Which is
us.
so weird because like I'm pretty sure even in CPU he's like good with the caveat of like Red Yoshi singles to shallow left. Baby Mario's fast. He's making it to
No.
third. Oh my God. First and third, nobody outs by it. Nobody out. Runners on the
Yeah,
corners.
I,
For Peach,
yeah.
who has not had a hit, but yeah,
In human versus human, I think Boo is considered the best pitcher.
because his curve is no. Peach immediately grounds into a double play. She is actually hitless this
Let's
season.
go. Double
I'm,
play with a run or just double play?
no, just Baby Mario didn't go at all. That's insane, dude. Peach is actually hitless in like 4 games. That's insane to me, dude. Like she shouldn't be that bad.
He just
Like 0 for 20.
she might just be really bad in CPU.
Like actually. She has a low
Wait, I
trajectory
was like
hitter.
thinking about. I was
That
thinking
didn't
about
hit
taking her like
Peach?
first round.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking too. No! Boomerang Bro caught it. Okay. Boo did a curveball that phased through Baby Peach, and I could have sworn it would have been a beanball. But,
Oh,
alas. Um, but yeah, Boo has like no stamina, but he's still good pitch. He's a good pitcher because the curve that he does means that the batters can't get like perfect contact, basically.
I think they can
Baby
like square
Daisy!
up.
Baby Daisy just nice played. Blooper. Easy. You don't
Wait,
smash. There's like
am I
mag.
hitting or are you hitting
Oh,
right now?
you're hitting. Sorry.
Okay,
Wiggler bloop single on for it.
nice. Yeah, Wiggler's been goaded for me. He's so good at hitting field.
And he's also a pretty good pitcher in CPU, from what I understand. Wait, Wiggler stealing?
Yeah, Wiggler.
No, he was not safe. No, 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 no. Oh my God, Wiggler stole second.
Let's go. Yeah,
Um,
Wiggler actually probably one of the best
catch that!
pitchers. Like PD's better.
You're missing insane stuff right now. It's insane. Uh,
No,
King
I gotta go
Boost,
in like 1 minute.
King Boost star hit, and it hit Wiggler while he was running, and my Yoshi caught it.
Oh, if it hit him while he's running, that's an out. But the game probably doesn't have that rule.
The game does not have that rule because there was no immediate out. Majora said he wanted to see more steals, and we did see a steal though, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Uh,
let's go. Yeah,
top
I'd have to think about it more. Wiggler, maybe number 2 non-captain. PD's number 1 for sure.
K Rule. I would probably take K Rule above
Oh,
Wiggler.
honestly, in my head, K. Rool was a captain. Yeah,
True, actually. Oh my
he
God.
honestly should be.
Wait, Boo might walk Toad. Never mind, Boomerang, bro. It was a 3-1 count. That's insane. Dude, these curves are crazy, dude. From Boo.
I have not seen a walk yet.
I haven't either. I think that was the first time I've
But
seen a
Boo,
3-strike
I've
count.
seen there was a 3-ball count in my game last week, and you were like, "Oh, we might see the elusive
Oh,
Mario Sluggers walk."
hell
It was
yeah.
from Boo too, because I think because of the curve, he throws more balls, but I still
Mhm.
haven't seen him walk. I don't know if the CPU like can walk. Like, I wonder if it's when they get to 3 balls, they just don't throw balls.
That's a
But I
good
have no
question.
idea.
Yo, peon to slap to center, to center, shallow left center. 2 outs, 1 on for Green Koopa's debut here on my team. So we'll see what happens. Because he has no chem. I think it was like the last overall pick. Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah,
Immediately
I've
lines
never
out.
been a fan of the Koopa.
Yeah.
Like the Koopas and the Nookies are pretty low on them. Sluggers.
Like,
All right. Unfortunately, I gotta go.
no. Well, I'll send you the recording so you can watch it at your leisure
Yeah,
after the
yeah.
fact.
I'll watch it probably tomorrow.
Hell yeah. Uh,
I'll probably be like messaging you guys. I'm just at my girlfriend's house now, so
oh, for sure.
I can't be on the call. I'll
Understandable.
probably honestly I'll probably be checking the chat and stuff.
Well, have
All
fun.
right. I'll see you guys later.
Yes, see ya.
Take care of
Enjoy.
yourself.
Peace. But yeah, honestly, on this stage, I am expecting a very low scoring game between these two teams. Not to say that they can't, do things on offense, but it's just that this stadium, Peach Garden, is so unpower hitter friendly. Like that's a home run in like most stadiums, but that's a fly out here. So unfortunately for Funky, he's not gonna get the first run of the game. So one of these teams is gonna have to look to play some small ball here to get some runs going. Baby Daisy charging up, that's insane. Actually not bad power, low key. And we see it there, she doesn't let that fall. And we have one on, nobody out. Can Baby Mario get on base a second time? That would be epic. Boo not throwing any balls though. That's good contact from Baby Mario. Oh my god, wait. This Baby DK does have a good arm, but that is going to be second and third. And nobody out. With Red Yoshi, who hasn't really had a good season, but had 3 of the most uninspiring hits last week. Can he drive in a run? Does watch the star pitch. That's probably a smart play. No! No, is that a... Oh my god. Right to Wiggler, dude. Okay, Peach, this would be a great time to get your first hit of the season. Oh my god. Oh my god, Funky's too slow. Peach, run! Peach, Peach, what are you doing? Peach! Peach, you could have gotten to second base. Well, a very opportune time to get the first hit of the season for Peach there, as the Fireballs take a 1-0 lead here. But at the same time, if there was a faster center fielder, that probably would have been an out, so not really inspiring a ton of confidence. But if you are, or not the Fireballs, but if you are the Monarchs, you take what you can get. Baby Peach does bloop one in the shallow center, though. Crazy. Now 2 Peaches are on bat, or on base with a Toad who has chemistry with both. This could be dangerous for the Diddy Bananas here, depending on what Toad does. And he does bloop that. It's gonna land. Is it good? It's not gonna go past Funky. No, 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 no. Peach, Peach. Okay. Oh my god. If this was a shallower outfield, that Peach maybe gets tagged out. Wow. But Peach barely beats the relay throw home. And that is not it for Boo, but Boo is probably going to be out of the game soon. So can Luigi force him out in the 3rd inning? Or is Boo going to be able to finish out with no damage? Oh, he does get that squiggled into center, and that's the end of the day for Boo, and Diddy comes into pitch. Yellow Pianta, and immediately goes for a star pitch, making his presence known. And that's going to cause not an infield fault. What is Wiggler doing? Oh my god. He was like skating on the ice. He does manage to end the inning in only 2 runs. So, very, very far from over. Nice dive by Yellow Pianta. Okay. I believe this is Pianta's first game at shortstop for this team. And immediately Rewards manager's confidence in him in the infield there. And once again, Pianta making the play. Green Koopa is having a solid showing on the mound so far. Although that's going to be hit nicely by Wiggler, but it is going to be caught by Yoshi. And that is a very quick 1-2-3 inning. To keep the Monkeys scoreless as we go to the top of the fourth. And leading it off, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Green Koopa. I will say it's kind of interesting because the two pitchers that have started for the Monkeys here have really solid curves, but it is a 3-0 count. No, please take this one, Koopa. Oh, that works too, actually. 3-1 count, but oh my god, Diddy. Okay, Diddy does not want to. Oh my god. No way. Change up? Koopa, no. Nice job from Diddy though, coming back from the 3-0 count. Baby Daisy. But caught by Boo in left field there. Baby Mario does not go 3 for 3, but very nice defensive work from the Monkeys. Can they match that with their offense? We shall see. King Boo does line that one, but it's gonna kind of drift foul, unfortunately. And lines that one right to Toad, who does make a good catch at first base there. Koopa is surprisingly having a very solid day on the mound so far. Now the question is, can he keep it up? I might have jinxed him. Nice chem with Baby Daisy on that throw there. Magic Koopa's gonna bunt to try and bring Boo to second. That is a very interesting choice. Magic Koopa, not really known for their speed, but that is a nice bunt, and it is gonna get Boo to second safely. You are at 2 outs now, but a solid hit from Boomerang Bro, who's a very good hitter, can cut the lead in half here. He's gonna go for it, and that's gonna land, and the bunt pays off for Majora's team, or not Majora's team, for Joe's team, and then suddenly the Monkeys make it a 2-1 game with a nice piece of hitting from Boomerang Bro. And just like that, the tying run is in scoring position. Diddy also Peach showing that she has some hops. Oh my god, that would have been tie game if that went past Peach. So wow. Good stuff from Peach. Peach has range. Yeah, Peach has range, dude. That was an insane hop. Because there's an ability that's called Super Jump, and Peach doesn't even have that. Oh, that's a nice dive by Blooper. Okay. Insane hops. Yeah, Bloop made a good dive there. Peach gets her second hit. Oh, yes. Let's go. Oh my god. She almost got thrown out. Peach apparently has hops and range, but not a whole lot of speed, huh? Crazy. That's weak contact that is induced from the star pitch, and that is a very nice star pitch that gets Diddy Kong out of the inning. But you do worry, how much longer can Diddy go with throwing all those star pitches, because those do expend a lot of stamina. Funky does watch that changeup. A nice meatball, kind of down the middle for strike one. Does line this one out into left, and Baby Peach does not quite get there thanks to the ice, and has the weakest arm known to mankind. That's a nice hit from Baby DK, and no, Yoshi's gonna Yoshi's gonna let that's a triple from Baby DK. Yoshi's fielding has not been good this season, and no matter if he's in the infield or the outfield, and we have seen. Oh, it's all coming apart now. And just like that, a bunch of clutch hits. Maybe better defensive teams would turn those hits into outs, but hey, that's the name of the game, right? And just like that, it's still 0 outs, and it is a 3-2 Monkeys lead. That's going to land foul, but this is very scary. And that's going to land too, and Blooper is going to make it to third. The ice playing a pretty big factor here in this park, as the Monkeys are kind of exploding here in the bottom of the fifth, excuse me. And King Boo has a chance here to do a lot of damage, and turns on that star pitch for a nice liner. And it's going to be 2-5. Never mind. This is going to be close. Never mind. Baby Mario has no arm. Oh my god. That's going to be a 2-run double, I believe, for King Boo. As Pianta just sits there in the ice. And Koopa's finally feeling the effects of the stamina here, and Peach is gonna see if she can get her team out of the jam, and immediately goes for a star pitch. That Boo does take, looking for strike one. Boo bloops that in, and I don't think King Boo's going home, but that is still runners at the corners, nobody out. If you are the Monarchs, you are really hoping for some kind of double play here. But Magic Koopa hits that in the perfect spot where it squeaks through the infield, and it is suddenly 6-2. Even though, yeah, the swing mechanics for some of these guys aren't the best. Hey, it's and you would think low expected batting average on some of these hits. If it works, it works. Can Peach get Boomerang Bro out? Induces weak contact, but Baby Daisy doesn't dive and watches it go past her for a single, and it is bases loaded, nobody out. Insane batting average on balls in play moment here. Triple play! Koopa! No! Why didn't you throw it home, Koopa? Oh my god, dude. Okay, that was a really risky pitch one. Peach is feeling it. I don't think she should be feeling it as much. That is going to be a pop-out test. No? The ice? Oh, the ice moved. Oh my god. Diddy and the bro do tag up. But the damage is not quite done yet. Baby DK does have a chance to bring in more runs here for the Monkeys. And does make solid contact. But no, Yoshi! Oh my god. Alright, Yoshi has made like 5 errors? Like 6 errors? Oh my god. And Peach is already tired. What in the world is going on? Yoshi has to be like one of the worst defensive players of the season. Like, Green Paratrooper has been a little suspect at second for the DK Wilds, but when you compare that to like Yoshi costing his team so many runs, like actually like insane. Yeah, bro is getting tarmacked after the game, actually. Red not red toad, yellow toad does get that into shallow right for a single, but the damage has already been done. I think that is a 9-run inning. Was it a 9-run inning? No, it was an 8. It was a something run inning. Too many to count. Uh, that's a nice hit by Luigi, but unfortunately Boo is gonna get under that. And Toad decides to be greedy and like tag up instead of staying close to first and going to second potentially. But Pianta has a chance to do something here. Does squeak that through, and Toad's gonna go to third. Toad might make it home. Toad's gonna try and go home, and Pianta with an RBI double. But those are like the two best hitters on this team, so who knows if you're getting more than 1 run. Like, at least Peach was providing defensive value. Kind of. But then Yoshi is like a negative WAR player at the plate and in the field. Like, what is happening? A 0-2 player. Yeah. The third base grab, the jump was really nice. Probably her shining moment of the entire season. Diddy is doing really good with the star pitches, but that's going to be enough, and he's out of the game. Pianta with a good heads-up play to get back to second base, though. Off of that boomerang catch. Usually don't see that. So heads-up base running by Pianta, and thanks to that, Baby Daisy has an RBI chance here. And she's going to go for the fences. Goes above Wiggler's head, and that is going to be enough. That is going to make the deficit 1 run less. Can this team score 5 runs in 3 innings? Probably not. But you never know. Anything is possible on Peach Ice Garden. And Baby Mario's up the bat here. Does watch a very slow fastball for strike 1, but it was kind of painting the corner. Does turn on this curveball, and that's going to land. Daisy's going home. No, Daisy, what are you doing? She made it back. Oh my god. Crazy. The greediest Baby Daisy I've ever seen, but not punished. Yoshi, you cost the team 2 runs. Here is your moment. Can you drive in it? Can you make up one of those runs? No, he can't. Yoshi is abysmal. This guy is not making it on the team plane. On the way home. Peach is tired, but she's gonna try and tough it out at least to begin the 6th inning. Red Yoshi designated for an assignment on the worst team in the league. That is a very feels bad moment. Straight from Lakatupa-san's desk, and King Boo is gonna squeak that one through. Peach is still hanging in there. You gotta respect the guts here from Peach. She wants to be there for her team, and she does get a really nice double play there. And if that's the last pitch she throws, she's gonna go out on a high note. But she is gonna try and finish the 6th inning. Peach is a gamer. The haters will say she's bad. Ball knowers will say she's gotten unlucky. Like, look at that. That is just an unlucky hit. Like, oh, but Magic Koopa. Okay. Yeah, Peach is a gamer. Actually getting BABIP to hell and back. Can she help her cause though at the plate? She does turn on that, but Wiggler does a nice play, and just like that, it's 1 out, nobody on. Wiggler has done a pretty good job at second today, so you gotta give props. Now we have the daycare, Baby Peach. Surprisingly going for a charge here. Charging again, but does take that. Nice eye. It's 1-1. 3 charges from Baby Peach, and that is going to squeak by Wiggler. That is a little surprising. You'd think with Wiggler, with all of his segmented body parts, he might be long enough to reach that, but nah. Yeah, that should have been an out. But let's be real, that's happened on both sides. Now Toad, on the other hand, is had amazing hitting. Baby Daisy, what are you doing? Not. Oh my god, you should have just kept running the third. I mean, let's be real. Can you expect smart base running from a baby? No. And just like that, it's. I mean, it would have been a double play anyway. Like, okay. It's kind of crazy because, like, you would think that some of this team's better hitters, like Luigi, would be doing better. But Luigi's been like a huge underperformer. And we do see him take the mound here, so let's see if he can at least provide some value to this team at the plate. And suddenly, is it the Rio count? Are we going to see the elusive Sluggers walk? No, because Pianta makes a nice play to grab that. And that's a no Pianta! Oh my god. Like, literally, this defense is deciding to go to Cancun. That's a high fly ball, and that is actually going to land. I mean, a home run... that might be the first ground rule double in the history of Mario Sluggers. What the hell? Crazy. Pianta, please. Pianta, please! Really weird relay throw and tag out, but the out's an out. This game is having me at a loss for words. I'm so confused. Pianta, please. Okay, the bobble does not cost any runs, I don't think, but still not the kind of defense you want to see from the Monarchs here, who are supposed to be a defensive team. But Pianta does get that one down. Pianta and Toad have had great days at the plate. The rest of the team needs to step it up. I guess Baby Mario's had a pretty good day too. Can Koopa do something at the plate? He takes a perfect pitch to hit for strike one. Is going to turn on that, but terrible base running from Pianta. And just like that, it's 2 on nobody out. Terrible base running. Blooper has hops. Oh my god. Bottom of the 8th, so I think you can safely call this game. Because the Monarchs are not scoring 6 runs in an inning. I mean, never say never, but a comeback is happening. I hope so. I gotta trust. You know what? Yeah. Okay. You know what? It is Peach Garden. Oh, that's gonna be a double play. Okay. Sure. All right. It is the top of the 9th. The Monarchs need 6 runs. Can they do it? Baby Mario, who is, I believe, 2 for 3 on the day, is going to get the first crack at it. And he does get a nice hit. Insane piece of batting today from Baby Mario. And Red Yoshi just needs to... Oh my god. No. Why are you back? Red Yoshi's actually the worst player of all time. Yoshi! Oh. Peak. He actually pulled up and got the ball call. Wait, that's a really good bunt. Oh my god, Yoshi. Not really what you want to see considering it's the top of the 9th and you need 6 runs, but not a bad bunt in a vacuum. That might be the... That's 2 outs. Yeah, like if you need 6 runs, you don't want to bunt there. I think Red Yoshi's gone rogue. So like, I don't know. Baby Peach does get a nice hit, but it might be too little too late. It is only a 5-run deficit now. And you do have some consistent hitters on this team coming up with Toad. And then, depending on who the next pitcher is, you might see some kind of rally coming. Who am I kidding? It's GG. But that's going to land, and Toad, I believe, is 4 for 4 on the day. A very nice day from Toad, and that is going to actually end the day for Yellow Match. But King Boo comes in, who is a pretty good pitcher. So, can Luigi overcome his fear of ghosts? Just out of range of Blooper. Blooper had a chance to end the game, but Luigi lives to see another day. But nope, it's over. GG. So yeah. Yeah, Luigi kind of has like a wacky batting stance, which may or may not explain his very, very poor day at the plate here. The fact that 10 runs were scored on Peach Garden is kind of like very scary though. But compared to the first game we had today, where it was a 20-19 game, this was a lot less of a barn burner. But we have had a game, I guess, as I'm seeing now. I have the man, the myth, the legend, the GOAT Majora in my ear right now, and he has had a 20 burger in Peach Garden, so you never know. And it was a 2017 final, so both teams had very nice showings in Peach Garden. So yeah, I guess, yeah, just all the games are going to be super high scoring. So we do have one more game today. And it will be held at a random stadium, because that is what is going to happen, because oh yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, never mind. It's going to be a random stadium, but not random. We are going to have a calculated random choice here. And we're going to see Daisy Cruiser day or night. We're going full chaos. We're going Daisy Night. Yeah, and thank you for joining. And I hope it was... Oh, huge. Okay, nice. Good luck, have fun. Nice, huge. Okay, yeah, so last game of the day. This one, if the stage pick is any indication, should be a fun time. So let's see here. We have the Nala Monsters, I believe, taken on the Gorky Fireballs, which means that we're gonna have a Mario and a Bowser, the classic. So Gorky's team here, the Fireballs. Who are running back the same lineup. That did pretty good offensively last week, so we shall see. They gave Majora's team a run for their money until Majora did the Majora thing and critter bombed the entire back half of the game. That lineup is insane. So we have Baby Luigi, who unironically is actually a pretty good pitcher, as it is ordained in the Mario Sluggers community. Blue Toad. So here are where the other two Piantas reside. Toadsworth and Daisy. Daisy. Am I missing somebody? Oh, Yoshi. Okay. And then Nala. Monty Mole. Gray Shy Guy. Where are you? Birdo. Junior. Blue Dry Bones. Red Koopa. Red Paratroopa. And Paragoomba. Okay. Monty's at short. Okay. Shy Guy at second. That is a good second baseman. Birdo at first. Junior on the mound. Bowser at third. Blue Dry Bones at catcher. Paragoomba left. Paratroopa center. Okay. Yep. And then for the lineup, it would be Monty Mole leading off. Yeah, I guess your speed guy leading off is not bad. Birdo, Bowser Jr. into Bowser. So you have like an interesting chem line here. Blue Dry Bones, Red Koopa, Paratroopa, Paragoomba. Okay. And now for the fireballs, we have Baby Luigi in left, which probably means we have, who does Yoshi in center? Yeah. Mario in right. Yep, there's your chemistry. Toadsworth on the mound, Toad on first, Daisy third, Blue Toad at catcher, Red Pianta at short, and Blue Pianta at second. Okay. And then for the batting order, we have Baby Luigi leading off. So we have two speedsters with no power, but like okay hit tools. Well, not really, but basically speed guys at leading off. Then you have another speed guy here in Yoshi, so you can definitely see the different philosophies here. Mario, Blue Pianta, Blue Toad, Red Pianta, Red Toad, Toadsworth, Daisy. Okay, nice. Just in case, I will make a note of this in case something goes wrong. Okay, and the third game of the triple header of week 5 is going to start. So good luck to both teams. So leading off at the top of the first, we have Baby Luigi on Daisy Cruiser, and we can already see the craziness going on because we see the cheeps in the back, but that is a very quick one pitch, one out start. So if you are the monsters, that is exactly what you want to see. That caught the plate somehow. Okay, so it's a quick 2-0 and count, and that is a high changeup that Yoshi is gonna just not hit hard enough, and Shy Guy makes a nice play for out number 2. Mario up to bat now. Yeah, low key. I think some of the strike calls. I wish there was replay, because like, I don't know. There are some very questionable strike calls. It's mirroring realism, I suppose, right? But yes, I do agree. There are no robo-umps and sluggers just yet. But this game was ahead of its time in terms of like realism. But that's gonna fall. And we have a 2-out rally going here. And we do have Toad up to bat, who is a dangerous hitter. And could even be a home run threat on this spark. And he's going for it. I believe this Toad last game had a heck of a game. And the legacy of Blue Toad is going to continue. Mario thought about going for home, but is wisely going to go back to third. And it is bases loaded for Red Pianta, who with a charge, that's gonna be a very unfortunate result for Gorky's Fireballs, as that was the perfect Grand Slam opportunity, and Red Pianta was just not clutch enough. But you do have to be happy with the offensive firepower in terms of base hit potential if you are the Fireballs. But that's a nice play from Pianta at short. Another Pianta at short team. And that is a slow curve, as expected of Old Man Toadsworth. But Shy Guy is going to play this pretty patiently with all these slow curves. But he's going to turn on this one right into Pianta. 2 outs, nobody on. Birdo up the bat. And kind of kills Toad, but he hangs on. And surprisingly, scoreless first. And the stadium is now tilted thanks to the big squid there in left field. And Toad's going to look to take advantage of it, but Bowser Jr. is going to try and stop taking advantage of that. Toad does line that one, ground that one out straight to Shy Guy. He was having a pretty good showing at second base to start the game. Toadsworth charging. And that is going to be caught, but that is surprising power from the old man. And Daisy has a chance to do something here. She's looking for the fences. But Paratroopa is in the right place at the right time, and that's a very quick 1, 2, 3. And bye-bye Squid, I guess. We're back to a straight angle here, I believe. And that is a hell of a pitch to just take down the middle for strike one. But Bowser Jr. does turn on that. That's going to fall. And Yoshi getting distracted by the Cheep Cheep. Wait. Excuse me? Bowser Jr. is a greedy son of a gun. Literally waited to... He thought about it. And then he's like, yeah, I'm just going to run. But got a little too greedy there. Tested Yoshi a little too much. I guess all the Yoshis are just like bad in terms of like... And that's going to fall. Like, these Yoshis don't know how to field properly. Insane. Yeah, I think we might need to demote this ump to the minor leagues, unfortunately. Yoshi is gonna catch that one though. No RNG about that one. I guess that is the Captain Yoshi privilege. The Yoshi brethren may not be so lucky. Red Koopa is gonna just line that directly to Pianta, and very surprisingly, through 2. No runs have been put on the board. But we do see the top of the lineup here for the Fireballs. And we know that they can get on base. So it's just a matter of doing it consistently and bringing them home. That's going to fall down the middle. And Baby Luigi is 1 for 2 on the day thanks to that. And Yoshi is going to try and see if he can also become 1 for 2. That's a solid hit. It's going to fall in the shallow center. Captain Yoshi already proving he's better than all the other Yoshis. And Mario has the chance of a lifetime. And that's going to go over Gray Shy Guy. And thanks to the tilt of the stadium, that's just going to keep rolling. Yoshi is going to make it safely home. And that is a 2-run double for Mario. Daisy Cruiser Chaos already showing itself. Took 2 innings. But it was a bit of a struggle from the Koopas. And Pianta, who who has a bit of power if he decides to charge, can send this one out of the park as well. Especially if it's to right. Yeah, even though the Koopas are fast, they might not be the smartest players, so their routing might not have been ideal as far as tracking the ball. But that's going to land, and Mario might be able to go home. Yeah, these Koopas are taking terrible routes to the ball. Oh my god. And that's going to allow Pianta to reach second base. The Koopa outfield is not playing smart. Chaos Cooper Hernandez. Crazy. But Toad. Has Toad gotten out at all across these two games? Like, actually. Have we seen a Toad get out? Like, I don't think we have. Is Toad just him? Like, Toad might just be him. Crazy. Should have gotten all the Toads. Toad Town. Like, I do not think we've seen a Toad get out. They are collectively, like, 7 for 7 or something. Oh my god! Montimo whiffs. But Toad... Oh. There's a chase down. Toad's gonna make it safe! Oh my god. Blue Drybones waited just too long to throw there. Defensive blunders continue to cost the monsters here. I know. Paragoomba had some good defense. The one outfielders proved they can actually do something. Toadsworth, oh my god. No. 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 Daisy Cruiser? This game should be 0-0, like, actually. On any other I can't believe we had 2 errors on the same play. This game would be 0-0 if it was not on Daisy Cruiser. Oh my god. There's still 0 outs, dude. God. Toad's home, Toad's safe. God. This is so dumb. And they've batted around already. 0 outs. Baby Luigi's gonna squeak that one through. No, Paragoomba bobbled. He made a good route to the ball, but he bobbled. Oh my god. Literally just make the bleeding stop, please. Yeah, Paragoomba on for it. Oh. Okay, Yoshi sucks. Even Captain Yoshi can't escape the Yoshi sucks allegations. Yeah, because like everybody else is just getting singles and doubles, and like Yoshi's just like, nah. I'm gonna suck. I'm gonna choose to be bad. On for it. But this is still very dangerous. This could be a 10 burger in 1 inning. Never mind. Koopa finally makes the bleeding stop. We've seen some horrendous outfielding today across both games, and I wouldn't be surprised if the general managers for some of these teams decide to leave their players at the stadium. Just pack it up, go home. Ooh, that is a crazy strike call. But Toadsworth is gonna throw a meatball right down the middle and is gonna be punished for it. That is the worst pitch of all time. With an 8-run deficit, you would think that maybe they'd try to swing for the fences, but wisely, not wisely looking at that there, but wisely, Paratroop is just going to take the base. They're going to try and generate some real offense, but not if Paragoomba grounds out into a double play. Yeah, a very bold choice to have a 4-seamer that is Jamie Moyer-esque. Oh, whoops. Oops. Well, my gaff aside, it is still a scoreless inning. And Toad is now up to bat. And he charges protagonist Toad, but that's gonna probably be caught. Yep, the Parabros are under it. The tilt does not get them phased that time. Have they adjusted from the third inning? Did they get chewed out by their coach, by the manager? We'll never know. And Birdo decides to throw this out and completely gets Red Pianta confused. And Montimol jumps too early. Paragoomba is there to support Paratroopa, who took a bad route for the first time. So maybe Paragoomba is now the one who hasn't adjusted, but the Troopa's adjusted. Yeah, it looks like the Koopas are playing much better defense in outfield here. But with 8 runs already on the board, plenty of time. But you do wonder if the defense was a little better, what the result could have been. That is a good dive by Montimol, who finally does something on defense. And we get a scoreless fourth, top of the fourth here. Yeah, like Toadsworth is probably like doing something behind the scenes. He's an old guy. He's a smart guy. Smart in quotation marks. He might be using a torpedo bat. He might be using something else. Though to be fair, with that pitch speed, I don't know if he's actually if he's actually doing anything. Birdo turns on that slow curve, but that is not going to be enough to leave the field. Yoshi is going to fall under that. It's a very quick 2 outs. Huge charge from Bowser Jr., and that is going to squeak through for a single. Line drive to right field. If you're the Monsters, here's where you cut into that lead here. You do want Bowser to swing at that, though. Okay, this is it. Okay, it's just foul. Just foul. That had 8-2 written all over it. And Bowser's not going to charge. It's going to land. But you really want Bowser to hit a home run there. Very interesting strike there from Toadsworth, who is having a good day on the mound, but that's gonna be caught. I thought that was gonna drop, but Yoshi just had enough of a good jump to get under it. Like actually, Toadsworth is like literally like cut Jamie Moyer in half, and you have Toadsworth. 60-mile-an-hour fastballs, basically, and like 40-mile-an-hour curveballs, like something crazy like that. Daisy's swinging for the fences, despite being a speedy character, and lines directly into Gray Guy. Gray Guy's had a phenomenal game at second base here. Despite their team being down 8-0, you cannot pin any blame on Shy Guy. Montimol quickly gets out number 2, and I don't know what it was, but just a comedy of errors in outfield caused the 8 runs. But other than that inning, like, this team has done a pretty good job. You do probably wish that Bowser was the one who came in to pitch instead of Birdo. This team does have 3 captains. Montimol does not die for that. Yeah, Gray Shy Guy did have an error earlier, but compared to everybody else on the team, yeah. But to be fair, he did have an error. Does make a phenomenal play there, though. So, I would say he probably has made up for the error he made. Yeah. And you have Bowser's minions due up in the bottom of the 5th. Starting with Red Koopa, who immediately says, I want to hit a home run. And he might? No, that's going to just go foul. There's something in the wind today, I'm telling you. That's 2 balls just foul. Does squeak that one through the infield, though. And it is going to be first on. 1 on, nobody out. 4. Paratroopa now. who's also thinking about charging, swinging for the fences. Not here, though. Does not make good contact and lines into a double play. The Koopas are not having good days today across the board. The Koopa family might wanna find a new job. Yeah. They're getting designated for assignment. Paragoomba too, not really having the best of days. Lined into a double play earlier. Ground out there. On the other hand, Toads might be looking at a really nice new contract. Having phenomenal days. Their ability to hit the ball pretty high is serving them very well. This is going to be a fly out, but still, not the worst at bat we've seen. Like, actually, we got to sign Toad for 60 million coins. Actually, though, Birdo's star pitch is really faking out Red Pianta here. He has fallen for it 2 times, but he gets the last laugh, reaching first base off of a bloop single. These guys love to bloop single. And Toad following suit, just like that. 2 on, 1 out. For the starting pitcher, Toad's Tawny getting that one into shallow left at its bases loaded. Birdo really going all out, trying to keep this an 8-run lead. But Pianta thought about it, but he's going to stay. And Birdo doing a good job holding the fort here. It's up to Baby Luigi here to bring in some more runs to pad that lead. Can he do it? With his batting stance, I'm not sure if he can. Big whiff there. He's on 1 leg. Oh, Birdo gets the strikeout. Huge star pitch from Birdo. Yeah, he swings upwards, and I think he always like hits the ball like on the bottom of the bat, so he's gonna hit a lot of grounders. Might want to fix that form. Montimo here with the bold one-armed hit, but that is gonna work. Not a confidence boosting hit, but it is a hit nonetheless. Okay, actually, low-key, great idea from the winner of our second game of the day here, who says we should have a Mario Galaxy Stadium as Pianta bobbles the... No. Montimo? Something's in the air today, because the base running has been horrendous. I will say Toadsworth is lasting for an old guy. He's lasting pretty long. He has not shown any signs of fatigue going into the almost done with 6 innings. Yeah, I have no idea. That is probably an error, I would say, because that was not a very hard hit ball. Toadsworth eats a balanced breakfast. True. I think a Mario Galaxy Stadium, that is a good recommendation. Mario Galaxy Stadium with 0 gravity. It's in Smash, why can't we have it in Sluggers? The monsters with 2 outs have a chance to do something here. Bowser hits it on the ground, and Pianta does make a nice play. Insane. Bowser's not living up to his status as the best baseball player in the land. In the Mario Kingdom. Mushroom Kingdom. Yeah, there's so many interesting like stage ideas you can do. Yoshi sucks. Like actually, like what has Yoshi done? Like Birdo is just like infinitely better. Oh my god. That's quick 2 outs right there. That's insane. This team is winning despite Yoshi. Like, even Captain Yoshi probably doesn't deserve to be a captain. It's insane. Uh, but the Piantas and Toads, on the other hand, these guys are... No, what are you doing, Koopa? Paratroopa, what are you doing? Not gonna get punished for it, because Pianta's slow, but, Daisy Cruiser claims another victim. Paratroopa is falling for it. That is a high shallow, but that is the first bad hit from Toad, I would say, all day. Yeah, not the greatest coordination in the outfield there. Even though they have supposedly good chemistry, they really need to work on their in-game communication. The Parabros. Oh, that is a perfect hit to turn on, but Mario's gonna fall under it. Yeah, I think there's something going on in the clubhouse for the monsters. They're getting shut out on Daisy Cruiser. That's a nice hit from Koopa, but it's not gonna be enough. Another good hit, but not quite enough. Oh my god. Paragoomba has some unsavory opinions regarding immigration in the Mushroom Kingdom. Oh no. Birdo, despite being tired, is going to try and give it her all here until the end of the game. Or until they're all. Or give it their all. That is back-to-back star pitches. I did not think there was stamina left in the tank there for Birdo. And despite throwing 2 star pitches at the beginning, the out is not claimed, and that is the end of the day for Birdo, but Bowser's coming in. And with Bowser in, I think their best pitcher's now on the mound. And that is a huge catch from Shy Guy to get a double play. Toadsworth immediately charging up. And Shy Guy doing his best Ganondorf impression with those magnet hands. Crazy. Yeah, I think it would be really cool if like the modding scene for this game got big enough where you can like theoretically add custom characters. That would be sick. I mean, you could kind of do that with Mii's, I guess. But like... replace this whole game with Emoji Mario Bros. Actually, yeah. Sidestepper, Koopa. Can we get like the red bricks as like a playable character? I'm like, is Toadsworth gonna have a complete game? Like, is that where we're trending? Cause he's still not tired. Oh, sorry, not Koopa, Shell Creeper. My bad. I'm not well informed in the Mario lore. Oh my god, that's a home run. Yeah, they're not gonna make it in time, and that's... Uh-oh. The monsters finally get something on the board. Yeah, that... And there it is. Toadsworth. 7 beautiful innings. But could not hang on long enough and is punished. And just like that, we have a game, I would say. Yeah, because now Bowser's up, isn't he? Yeah, this is a game, folks. Even if Bowser doesn't hit this, blue Dry Bones is still a threat to bring this home. Oh my god. No! Baby Luigi got hit by the... Oh my god, they still made the catch! That's insane! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I thought that was gone for sure. Because look at that! But Baby Luigi just makes it. Oh my god. And throws it with his wimpy ass arm. But hey. Yeah, that is a... We might look at that as the... Yeah, that That is a game-changing robbery of a home run there. Because if it's 8-5, with that lineup, even though they got blanked for 7 innings, you can score 3 runs with that lineup. Can you score 5 though? That's a bit trickier. Gray Shy Guy having an insane day at second, error aside, but he's been extremely valuable for his team. If only you could say the same about the outfield. Yep, there's the Bowser star pitch that nobody can hit. And, yep, just like that, guaranteed out. And he has so much stamina, it doesn't matter. Baby Luigi's getting shafted by the star pitches. Okay, can Yoshi do something, please? Like, actually. Like, this is actually just sad at this point. If that was any other center field, or sorry, if that was any other shortstop that was actually taller, that would have been an out. Insane. Like, Pianta catches that. Oh my god. Is that like the 3rd or 4th star pitch from this guy already? Yeah, see, Yoshi can get a hit, but it's always going to be like the ugliest hit. Oh my god. Gray Shy Guy MVP? Actually? Like, dude's is actually cracked. This is like the Gray Shy Guy legacy game. Like, actually, yeah. Like, literally flash it. Like, dude should, like, play hockey. I'm a goalie. Insane work with the glove. You do want to see 5 runs from the monsters, because at the bottom of the 9th, it is not how you want to start that off. But if you can get through the Paragoomba with only 1 out, you can do something. But you really need these 2 to get on base. You cannot afford things like that to happen. Blue Pianta making a good play as well. Making sure Green Shy Guy or Gray Shy Guy doesn't one-up him. I mean, he has one-upped him, but like, that's it. Second base play has been phenomenal on both sides, despite 1 error apiece. But like, despite the scare in the bottom of the 8th that knocked out Toadsworth, the Gorky Fireballs hang on. To win 8-3. So yeah, wow. Very, very nice game to cap off the whoops. Very nice game to cap off the I have no idea. That's strange. My Wii remote TM is being weird. Oh. Oh. Okay, got it. Yeah, no, thanks so much for watching. I hope it was interesting. This is like so interesting to me. I would love to, and I do want to like shout out Nala for getting this all started. I would love to make this like a weekly thing, and I would love to make this like, I don't know, like, because what you're seeing today is basically like, it was dubbed Season 0, so it's kind of like a trial run, basically. But I would love to make this like a thing that we do weekly, and like we can have like rules that we can agree upon, and it'd be, I don't know why I keep hitting that button, but like, and I don't know how we feel about tweaking some stats, but it's dire for a lot of these characters. Like Yoshi might need a buff. Or else he's like, yo, we color commentary? Yes, please. Yes, please, please, please. Dude, I would love, because like, I will say there are a couple Sluggers leagues out there that do like color commentary and like they try to mimic real sports like play-by-play and commentary. I don't think I'm a good play-by-play guy, but I think my job would be a lot easier if I did have a color commentator to bounce off of. So like that, I would be so down. Um, and then like if we keep track of stats and stuff, we can actually like create like my dream would be to create like league stories and legacies like um like for example, like we're talking about where we have like conversations between us about like Toad and how much we're paying him in the off season kind of thing. Like that would be insane, right? Like I would love that shit. Um so like yeah, very excited to see what the future's in store, what the future has in store. But for now, we have one more week of season 0. So you know where to find me. Next week, it's all going down. And I'll see you then.